After everything that I've been through, I realized that the food industry is killing us and the medical industry is lying to us. And once when I realized that, then I decided to take control of my own health and to heal my own body. I want you to know that you can be your own health advocate and educate yourself to heal yourself. Welcome back to my channel here, Kalia on the Daily. If you're new here, I give health and lifestyle tips on how to be healthy and how to not make health complicated and to keep it fun, to keep it exciting, and to keep it consistent, and to not make health boring and to feel like a chore because we all make health so complicated to where it makes us not even want to be healthy, which I've been there, I've done it. So to get right into this video, if you see me looking, I'm looking at my iPad here because I have some things I wanted to make sure I didn't forget to say. So I healed my body. I healed my body of endometriosis, of inflammation, of excessive weight, and I've come a long way, but I still have a long way to go yet, and I'm still on my journey, just like we all are. We all are on some type of journey, and when it comes to our health, when it comes to our mental health and goals overall, we all are on a journey. And I just really felt the need to put my journey out here because we all are here for a reason, and we all are here to share our journeys and to share our knowledge in order to help and support each other. And so I figured after everything that I've been through, let me put my story out here because I know there are other people like me, especially other women, who are suffering in private and feel lost and don't know what to do. So I'm thankful for those hurdles that I had to experience myself, because if I would have never gone through that, I would have never learned truly what health is and how health is literally in our own hands. It is in our own control and our own responsibility. And I want you to know that you can be your own health advocate. I keep rubbing my nose, by the way, because allergies are kind of bad right now. So don't mind me if my nose is like kind of red. But so it all started when I found out I had endometriosis, and I found out when I had endometriosis when I had an endometrial cyst growing on my belly button. And you know, this cyst was just bothering me. It was so inflamed, it was so tender, it was infected. And I went to my PCP. I went to actually a couple doctors to get a couple opinions because everybody was telling me different. And so long story short, nobody knew what it was. So then when I got it surgically removed, my surgeon called and told me that after they biopsied the tissue, they seen that it was endometrial tissue. And that was how I found out that I had endometriosis, because I had my endometrial tissue growing outside of where it was supposed to be growing. And so that kind of was like a shocker to me, and that was an eye-opener to me, because when he called me and told me that over the phone, my jaw dropped and I didn't know how to react. I was like, so I had endometriosis all these years not knowing. And you know, I would go to my OBGYN every year. You know, everyone would say, oh, it's normal, you know, the pain you go through every month as a woman, it's normal. Just take some ibuprofen, take some Midol, take some Tylenol, numb the pain, and you're fine, because it's normal. But really, that's not normal. PMS is not normal. Okay, that is our body trying to tell us that something is wrong. You are inflamed, your hormones are way out of whack, because the pain and the inflammation is not normal. When I realized that I had endometriosis, I already knew that it was a symptom of a hormonal disruption. So then I dove deeper into that, and I was like, okay, so my hormones are out of whack. So I either have too much estrogen or too little estrogen. And I put two and two together, and I realized that I have been taking in hormones through my diet. Those hormones that I have been taking in through my diet have affected my own hormonal system. My own hormones are out of whack. A light bulb just went off in my head, like, wow, I had no idea that something as simple as what I choose to eat has a huge effect to cause me to get this cyst and to get surgery, when all of this was in my control to begin with. I'll never forget my surgeon, who even said, oh, after the surgery and after I went in for a follow-up visit, he was like, you're a woman walking around full of estrogen. And estrogen, unfortunately, has the capability to cause random tumors and cysts to grow anywhere in your body. And he kind of just made it sound like, oh, it's something that I can't control. It's something that's just normal and natural for us women to go through. Not necessarily. I don't ever want to be in that position again. I don't. And I am so adamant now, so determined to optimize my health and doing the best that I can do. I am now on a plant-based journey. I just like to say plant-based because that just covers it all, you know. But I am plant-based. I've lost 45 pounds and I'm still losing. And all of my PMS symptoms have went away. Like zero. Like no pain, no inflammation, no bloating, no cramping, nothing. My inflammation has gone down tremendously. You are in charge of your health and you can heal your body because healing is possible. I have experienced it, I have gone through it, and I have come out of it. And I am so thankful for all of my health obstacles that I went through. And it's amazing to me, but I'm telling you, it is true and it works. You are what you eat. What you eat ultimately consumes you, and it comes down to your choice. In reality, doctors don't know and doctors can't explain everything. You know, I have much love, much respect for the medical industry, but we need to be our own health advocates and educate ourselves. I studied health and nutrition on a much deeper level. You know, I've studied it on a level that looks into how nutrients truly have the power to heal our bodies. And they have the power to heal our bodies if we allow the perfect environment for healing to happen. Perfect environment for healing to happen is no inflammation, getting rid of all inflammation in the body. And that's a process. And one that starts with your mental state and educating yourself and choosing health and choosing healing. The food industry is killing us and the medical industry is lying to us. The food industry is killing us and the medical industry is lying to us. And once when I realized that, then I decided to take control of my own health and to heal my own body. And that's exactly what I did. And you know, it's sad because what society is telling us and what they are telling us is ultimately killing us. And we're not connecting the dots. We're not putting two and two together because it's easy to believe and they make it so believable, and you know, they back it up with statistics and numbers and things like that. But society is constantly telling us what is good for our body. But what they are telling us is causing inflammation in our body. And it's causing more symptoms in our body that we therefore have to go to the doctor and go to the hospitals to help numb these symptoms that we're having. Society has created the perfect environment for inflammation, and that is why the #1 top selling drug in the whole world is an anti-inflammatory, because we all are inflamed from multiple variables. But that's where we go wrong. We need to stop normalizing this stuff. We need to stop normalizing the damage that we're doing to our bodies and the symptoms that our bodies are showing us, when really there is a root cause to almost all disease, dis-ease. And I've realized this the hard way, and that's why I really feel the need to share this, to put my story out here, to show you my journey that I'm still on, because I've learned firsthand. And thinking that I've been healthy all these years, when really what I've been doing is creating inflammation all these years. And you know, it's kind of upsetting, but I'm grateful and I'm thankful for what I've been through, because now I'm able to share it, my knowledge, and to share my experience to hopefully help just one person out there. You know, it wasn't until just a few years ago when I was overweight. My insulin was high. I had high insulin. I had horrible acne. I had no energy. I had horrible sleep. I had insomnia. I had horrible PMS symptoms. You know, I was taking ibuprofen and Midol and Tylenol every month. And I just was like, this cannot be normal. And it wasn't. And mind you, I don't take any hormonal therapy. I don't take any contraceptives at all. I didn't connect the dots that my hormones were out of whack because of what I was eating. you know. So in college, I'll never forget, I went to a really good state school here that has a really well-known hospital. And I'll never forget, in school, in my one class, they had a cardiologist come and speak from the hospital. And the cardiologist was basically telling us about how, you know, how to maintain heart health and how to keep your heart healthy. And I will never forget when this cardiologist was telling us that our heart health and our health in general is based on 5 factors. Okay? Sleep, exercise, lifestyle, nutrition, and genetics. Okay? Now, out of those 5, there's only one that is out of our control, and it's genetics. Out of all of those, sleep, nutrition, exercise, and stress, that is our choice. That is our control. That is our responsibility. And then just that one small factor of genetics is what we don't have control over, unfortunately. But everything else is in our hands. And that's what he basically was telling us. As a cardiologist, he's telling us it's up to you to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Because if not, this is what would happen. All of the lectures that I've heard in school and out of everything that I've learned in school, that one just really stood out to me because, one, I never heard a doctor talk like that. I've never heard a doctor be so personable and so real about health. Sad that we constantly have to fight and go against society, but it's like everything they tell us to do, we have to do the opposite in order to be healthy. And in order to keep our mind, body, and spirit clean and at peace, because I tell you, all this pollution out here, all this negative toxic energy out here, it will wear on you. It will bring you down if you allow it. I've been fortunate enough to grow up with parents who are health conscious, and they instilled that on me and my siblings. And the crazy thing is that I've been relatively healthy my whole life. My grandmother, who is 95 years old to this day, she has been juicing her whole entire life. And growing up, I helped her juice. She taught me how to juice. So growing up, juicing has literally been I truly feel like juicing is a part of me. Even though I have been juicing all these years, I still was eating a lot of meat. I still was eating a lot of dairy. That overpowered everything, because hormones are very strong substances in our bodies that have a lot of control and that have a big effect. And I realized that I was estrogen dominant, and then, you know, it trickled into, okay, where am I going wrong diet-wise, but also what am I doing wrong externally? What type of external factors are affecting my hormones? And then that was when I realized, like, hair products, skin products, toothpaste, nail polish, makeup, especially for women, the makeup and the products and everything is toxic. Everything affects our hormones and either mimics our hormones to affect the levels of hormones that is in our body. And so then I cut out all of my products that were toxic, and like I had made a major switch in my beauty routine, my skincare routine, my hair routine. I still have some hair products that I use that probably are toxic, but almost 90% of the products that I use now are natural. Products that I use now that work even better than the drugstore products that are filled with chemicals and preservatives. And I just love my natural products now, and I'm going to do a separate video sharing all of that, which I'm excited for. But if you see on my channel, I also do a lot of fun short videos just showing some fun lifestyle shorts with outfits, because I also like fashion, and I also like just wearing what makes me feel good and what makes me feel happy. After going through all this, you know, it has really upped my confidence. It really has made me like care less about what other people think and just do what's best for me, and having that confidence to put it out there to also show other people that you can wear what you want and be happy. So I hope that just inspires other people to be who they want to be. But I also am about showing my health journey and my plant-based journey, because I've been plant-based now for about a year and I've come a long way, and I love being plant-based. And you know, it still is an adjustment sometimes, because you know, when you go out to eat, you have to customize your order to be plant-based. Your family and friends are going to make judgments and have opinions, but you have to stay strong mentally and keep that vision in mind and keep that goal in mind. and put your health first, because health is an investment, and that's what matters, because you feel amazing, you'll feel happy, you'll feel at peace, and then hopefully that will inspire and motivate others. I'm choosing to put myself first. If you're still watching this video to the end, you are a real one, and I'm telling you, this is a message that you needed to hear. This is a message speaking through me to you that you needed to hear, that you are on a journey just like I am, and that you are doing the right thing, and that you can make that change just like I made that change. It may not be plant-based, it may not be vegetarian, but you can better your health in order to better yourself, and that you are worth it right now as who you are. You are worthy of investing in yourself. You don't need to attain a certain type of body or a certain weight or anything, or even like a certain salary or a certain job promotion or a certain title, or you don't need to attain anything external to feel worthy. You are worthy right now as who you are, and make that choice to invest in yourself starting today, because that's what I did. I started one day, and that was honestly the best choice that I've made, and I'm not going back. I know I'm not going back because I feel amazing. So thank you for watching. I really truly hope that this has spoke to you, and I hope that it inspires and motivates you, and I encourage you to hit the subscribe button, hit the big thumbs up, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos that I post, because I'm going to be posting a lot more videos. So thanks for watching, stay tuned, and take care.